We think of a vocation or calling to a job. We speak of a call to the ministry. We could just as easily speak of a call to run a gas station, or to be a homemaker. We don't generally think of being called to suffer, but we should. Some people, at least during some parts of their lives, are simply called to suffer. Of course, the man who preeminently was set aside to suffer and die was our Lord Jesus Christ. Christians, in union with him, are frequently called to participate in the sufferings of Christ. 1 Peter 4:13. The great example of this in the Bible is Job. Satan, you remember, asked to be allowed to put Job to the test. With God's permission, and only because of his permission, Satan arranged for all of Job's children to be killed and all of Job's property to be destroyed. Then he afflicted Job with a horribly painful and incurable disease. Finally, Job's wife encouraged him to curse God and die. Job 2:9, which was surely no comfort. To top it off, 3 of Job's friends came to accuse Job of sins of which he was not guilty. Their counsel only confounded Job, making it more difficult to maintain a true perspective and attitude. Throughout all of this, Job did not renounce the Lord, but instead cried out for an explanation. When God did finally come to speak with Job, he began by telling Job to answer his questions: who created the world? Who orders day and night? Who feeds the lion and gives the horse his strength? It almost seems as if God was bullying Job. But that was not God's purpose. God never answered Job's question nor gave an explanation. But God gave Job a friend. God overwhelmed Job with an awareness of who he really is, and the certainty of his divine presence was enough. While surely sovereign, God also reassures him of his immanence. Often when we try to comfort someone we find we have nothing to say that does not seem trite. But simply being there for someone, silently holding his or her hand, may mean more than words. Just so, even if God does not give us an explanation for our particular pain, he is there to be our friend. If you are suffering, read Job chapters 38 to 42, and let God overwhelm you with who he really is.